Good morning students, welcome back to our channel. Today we will learn how to do subtraction by borrowing. As you know that in previous video I have shared how to do simple subtraction, right? So subtract the numbers. This video I have already shared. So today we will discuss about how to do subtraction by borrowing, right? First of all, what is important that how we come to know that where we have to do borrowing and where we don't have to do borrowing system. Okay, we have to do simple subtraction, and how could we come to know that we have to borrow? Okay, so there is a method like how you come to know that whether you have to borrow or not, right? See, when we are subtracting two numbers, here we are subtracting 67 from 582, right? So when we are subtracting two numbers, we have to observe the digits. Now, as I have told you, whenever we are doing addition or subtraction, we always have to start from the right side. Okay, so here we are having two numbers on right side. Those are 2 and 7. So we are subtracting 7 from 2. So we have to observe that if the upper number is smaller, then we need to borrow. If the upper number is bigger, then we don't need to borrow. Okay, so here now we have to subtract 67 from 582. So we have to subtract 7 from 2. Here we will see that 7 is bigger than 2. So we can't subtract 7 from 2. Okay, so how to do this subtraction when we have to subtract the ones? 7 is bigger than 2. So we cannot subtract this, na? So how will we do subtraction? We have to take 110 from this number. Okay. So when we are taking away 110, so how many tens will remain here? 7 tens will be remaining here when we are borrowing 110 from here. Okay. So when we are borrowing 110, so then what will happen? We will add it to two ones. Okay, when we are borrowing 110, we will add it to ones. So here we are having two ones. So what will be the number? When we will add 110, so the number will be 12. Got it? So this way we have to do borrowing. Okay, so we have borrowed 110 from here. So we got the number 12 because we have added 110 in two ones. Okay, and here 10 will be reduced. So 8 minus 1, that will be 7. Okay, now see, 12 is bigger than 7. So easily we can subtract. Now we will subtract 7 from 12, right? So which number we will get? We will get 5. That simple subtraction I have already explained. You can just check it out how to do subtraction on fingers. Okay, in that another video. So here I am not going to explain how to do this simple subtraction, right? So now we are having 7. So we have to subtract 6 from 7. So we will get 1. And we will keep the hundreds like this because we don't have any number here. So we will keep the hundreds like this. So our answer is 515. Now see, we will do another sum. We have to see the digits at ones place. So here again 4 is bigger than 3. So we can't subtract as it is small. Okay. So we will borrow 1/10 from here. So it will be reduced to 8. And here when we are adding 1/10, it will become 13. So now we have to subtract 4 from 13. We will get 9. Right? And here we have to subtract 6 from 8. We will get 2. And here we are having one number, one digit. So we have to subtract 1 from 2 as we were not having any number. So we have kept like this only. But here we are having one number. So we will subtract 1 from 2 and we will get the answer 1. Okay. And next one, here we will do another sum, that is 435 minus 68. Now see, again we can't subtract 8 from 5 because 5 is smaller number. So we will take 1/10 from here and it will be reduced. Okay, so here we will be remaining with 2/10 and here we will add 1/10. So it will become 15 because we have added 1/10 in 5. Okay, so now we will subtract 8 from 15. We will get 7. And see now, can we subtract 6 from 2? No, because 2 is smaller. So now again we have to borrow from the number on the left side. Okay, so we have to borrow from here. Hundreds we will borrow from here. Okay, so here we will be left with 3, and here we will get, it will become 12 because 2 tens were there and we have borrowed 100. So the number will be 12. Okay, so now we will subtract 6 from 12 and the answer will be 6. The difference will be 6. Here we are not having any number, so we will keep the hundreds place as it is. So we got 367. So this way you have to do subtraction with borrowing. First of all, you have to check whether the lower digit is smaller or is it bigger, right? So if it is bigger, you have to borrow, right? So you just have to compare these digits and then you will come to know whether you need to borrow or not. Okay, so this way you have to do subtraction sums and keep practicing and do your best. Practice makes a man perfect. Till the time you will not practice, you are not going to solve subtraction sums. Okay, any sums. So always practice makes a man perfect, right? So keep practicing, and if you like this video, please press that like button and share with your friends for whom it will be beneficial, in informative video, and it will be useful for those friends. You can share with them, and please support us by subscribing our channel and share your valuable comment. See you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.